Hello again, folks. This is Keanotix. Once again, we're back at it, baby. We're at the end game now. We are going to finish this crap. It's been a long journey, but I think we're finally at the final part of this game. Just need to get to the part where I was before. I think it was this one. So we finally figured out who's been doing all the killings. Like, all of them. Not just, like, circumstantial. I mean, I figured it was Iris with a sort of the brain tumor, but it's not. That was because, as it turns out, our man, the original Cyclops killer, or at least one of them, Sosajima's son, Saito, has been body swapping this entire time. And we basically, where our last branch ended, following a path which is effectively just him body swapping across various people in Dante's life in order to, one, get to him, and two, finally get back to the part where he is forced into swapping bodies back with him. So we ended up in Boss's body, and he ended up back in his original body, which, as it turns out, is the blonde-haired dude we've been playing this entire time. We, as it turns out, seem to be Mr. Number 89. And unfortunately for us, we've gone back to the other side of the tree, and we are in the situation where we have tracked down almost all the other clues, including what happened 18 years ago concerning Iris's mother. And so far, the only people that have died, seemingly, is Shoko, and recently, oh goodness, yeah, recently we found out Renju's dead, and then we got ambushed, and then we've woken up in the warehouse. So let's go for that. Also, I don't know if this is the timeline where we find Sosajima's corpse, like chopped up into pieces in the vase. That might be that might have been one of the other timelines, namely the one with Ota's ending, one of the Ota's endings, I think. So maybe Tsujima's still alive in this one, but we'll find out, shall we? Right now we've got more pressing issues, sorry to say. Here we go, back in that dreaded sick machine. The bad one, I mean. Renju's beaten corpse. This also explains Renju's erratic behavior.
Damn it.
I don't think you can release yourself.
Well, do something about it.
What is it you expect me to do?
Come out of my eye socket and get this off of me.
I cannot.
Why not?
My body has short-circuited.
Uh,
Must have been the electric currents from earlier.
yeah, the stun gun.
But fortunately, my communication functions are still operational. I attempted to reach HQ and Abyss personnel for support.
It'll be too late by then.
No response.
They ignored you?
There must be pressure from the higher-ups. Likely a result of Congressman Tsujima's interference.
He thinks I'm investigating Monika's case.
That is not the only reason. Sosajima holds a personal grudge against you. He wants you dead. That is likely why Pewter is attempting to delete my data.
Oh yeah, I forgot. In this timeline, Pewter's activated a failsafe to basically erase Aiba.
For now. But if they breach my final layer of ice, they will destroy me. I would cease to exist.
And here he is.
You're Saito Tsuchima.
Oh, so you figured it out.
No, you told me.
His body on the ground. without his left eye. You were inside Renju, weren't you? Until just now? You used the machine to exchange minds, then got rid of his body.
Close, but you're a little off. I didn't get rid of the body. He died of natural causes. But what interests me more is you. How do you know you can use the sync machine to exchange minds? The way you're talking makes me think you know why I took out his left eye.
Because I used it to help Iris. How do I know that? Why do I know that? Why do I know about Saito, the prototype machine, changing personalities?
The current. Did it unlock your memories? Then tell me, this body was originally...
Mine.
Mine.
That means your body...
This is your body, isn't it, Saito?
The words came out easily. I don't know why, but in the moment of harsh realization, I knew 89's body is mine, and my body is Saito's.
Well, if you know that much, then this should be easy. Give me back my body.
Where are Iris and Natomi?
Don't worry, I haven't killed them. Yet.
Yet?
The brain you are currently occupying has an interesting quirk. It releases a flood of dopamine and endorphins when it kills. I thought I'd take that brain back before killing those two. In front of you, of course. Which is why I haven't killed them yet.
Oh, you mean
Beautiful eyes. I was going to begin the same, but I think I've changed my mind. I want to see you mad. But what will really set you off?
If you don't shut your mouth right now.
All right, talking it is. What should I say? Do you have any questions for me?
No, got a few. It's early Wednesday morning. Shoko was killed last Friday. That was day 1, which makes today day 6. For 5 days, what was Saito up to? I decided to ask him about what he did every day until now. Yeah, sure. Kill time while our AI buddy is slowly disintegrating. That's a good plan. Okay, so what did you do in this timeline? I want to know. So Saito explained what he did on Friday. At 4 p.m., Saito began his plan against Shoko. Oh, wait. Whoa. Go back a minute. At 4 p.m., Saito began his plan. He called Renju to this abandoned factory and switched bodies with him. After taking Renju's body, Saito killed Shoko, then brought the body to Bloom Park. Okay. After taking Renju's body, Saito killed Shoko, then brought the body to Bloom Park. But as he explained to me, I somehow felt that I already knew. Like, you've already had this conversation! I didn't understand why. I felt like it was being etched into my brain. Why was Shoko's rental phone on the horse?
Oh, right. I put that there. When I was fixing Shoko's body on the horse, her phone fell out of her clothes. I forgot that I had given her one. I didn't want to take it with me, and I didn't want to toss it away. So, I decided to push it into the mouth of the horse.
Wait, so hang on a minute. That means...
The merry-go-round horse's mouth was hollow, which allowed the phone to fall down into its body.
Right, so hang on a minute. That basically means that when Renju helped number 89, 89 must have been Rohan at that point. So Renju stole away 89 to get him to sync with him. That's why 89, or Saito in this case, is now in the current body. That's the point they switched. Oh, so they're probably going to explain that, sorry. What about day 2?
I was still in Renju's body. My next target was Iris. If I asked her to come to the abandoned factory, I knew she would be skeptical, so I called her to Sunfish Pocket. I even video called her, but for some reason, she said no. This was around 5 p.m. I was still Renju, the president of Lemniscape. I didn't think I would have any trouble getting her to trust me.
Something happened.
Do you remember? Saturday evening after sinking with Rizuki. Inside the Somnium, you thought you saw Iris's body, so you called her.
Yeah, that's the part where I freaked out and like went to her saying that I saw her dead body.
The time was 4:52 p.m., right before Renji called Iris. You told her.
Okay, don't go anywhere. Lock the door and stay at home.
Iris didn't accept Saito's proposition because of your warning.
Because she trusted me at that point.
You did not warn her.
She would have been taken here.
I decided to pick her up in Renju's car. I thought that if she saw me in person, she would trust me.
But nope.
However...
You got in an accident around 6:10 p.m. and lost consciousness.
Yep.
So unlucky. My plans were ruined. But my ultimate goal is still achievable. So it's all good.
Alright, day 3.
After the accident, my body was taken to Central Hospital. I regained consciousness just past 12 a.m. Sunday.
Yep.
The surgery was a success, but Renju's organs were in a horrible state. But I had somewhere to be. I left the hospital, rented a car, and headed to Iris's house.
I know what happened after that. You got to the Sagan household at 2 a.m. You pushed the intercom button.
He was sweating buckets and he came up to me with this begging look in his eyes. He said, "Come with me."
Yeah.
You got Iris to come with you.
But she
You tried to bring her here.
panicked. And she ran.
I got scared. I pulled my hand away and ran.
Oh, you know that too? But you're exactly right. I was planning to put her to sleep in the car, but I didn't have my drugs on me. The sleeping pills were inside Renju's crushed car.
Yep.
I was pushing my luck. My plan and my body were both in shambles. I'm sure the painkillers were affecting me as well. My mind was scrambled and I couldn't think straight. I couldn't chase after her. I needed to sleep. I managed to make it back here and collapsed on the ground. Next thing I knew was the next day.
And this is why he's been quiet.
Up around noon on Monday.
So basically he just had a rotten string of bad luck ever since he got into Renji's body.
Renju's body was about to expire.
And then you got a call.
By Monday, Renju's body was almost completely dead. And of course, my consciousness as well. That's when I got a call from a Mr. Amanoma. The man you called Pewter.
Yeah, you need a story after that.
The boss told me that number 89 was coming. Then Renju asked, "Is there any way we can let number 89 escape?"
Yep, that's when we found Pure. So Pure came up and planned to help 89 escape. Rohan, as 89, got into the car with Saito as Renju and fled from the police. Why do you want it in...
I heard that number 89 was coming to Abyss HQ. I came up with a plan. Iris trusts this number 89, this body. I thought I could use it to get to her. And there was another reason. I planned on eventually switching bodies with you. You and I would get our original bodies back. And after I do that, I will kill Iris and Hitomi in front of you while you're in this body. A rather nice plan if I do say so myself. That's why I asked Pewter to help number 89 escape. I wanted this body at all costs.
Yeah.
Rohan, who was inside number 89's body, to the abandoned factory.
I noticed how he casually mentions that, as if we already knew, but we already knew this because of the other timeline.
Rohan was my partner in the Cyclops serial killings 6 years ago.
So we were right about that the first time round.
So naturally, we had a lot to talk about, but I didn't have much time left. Not to sound like a broken record, but Renju's body was almost done. It was completely useless at this point. So, I put Rohan to sleep and began the sync. As a result, this happened.
Renju.
It's just like I told you. He died of natural causes.
Yeah, about the shooting on Monday.
Just mercenaries I hired. After I woke up Monday, I arranged the hit. They were expensive, but I had access to Renju's bank account.
Yeesh.
Paid them with his money.
No, it wasn't Saito. I mean,
My intention was only to kidnap Iris.
it wasn't Sosajima after all.
But after I got this body, I didn't really need them anymore. But they had already been paid good money, so I decided to leave the arrangements as they were. And then, Pewter. I told him about Iris and hiring the assassins. I told him he could use them for whatever he needed. And he acted on his own, without consulting me.
So we got them twice.
I called Iris about 24 hours ago. Tuesday at 1:40 a.m., I started a video chat with Iris. Long time no see. I'm sorry to call you out of the blue like this, but I need to see you. Iris got so excited that she dropped her guard. I told her where to meet, and she agreed right away. It was all according to plan. I knew that if I looked like him, she would do anything.
Yeah, about that.
I've been looking for him for 6 years.
And we found that out from Iris's other ending.
That is why Iris left Matsushita Diner.
So the person she trusts most.
You, Date.
Oh,
Nine's current body was originally yours.
After Iris got into the car, I put her to sleep. I restrained her and called her Tony.
same diff, basically.
Don't call the police or she dies.
I used Iris to reel in Hitomi. And you. Thanks for being so cooperative.
You didn't give me much of a choice.
Drag your feet. I was getting tired of waiting.
About Monika's murder.
But I remember it vividly. On that day, 18 years ago, I heard my dad on the phone. I'm going to see Monica. I followed him. I got into a taxi and followed my dad's car. He went to the Harbor Warehouse District.
Yeah, this part we could probably work out from all the other information so far. Crap. Sorry. Yep, basically like happened the same way it did last time. I also realized I left the volume on low, I adjusted it. Sorry about that, folks. Somehow... Oh no, she already had the baby at this point, so it didn't matter. So someone must have known... Oh, hang on. How did I do that? Someone must have known I was in his son's body this entire time.
I've only ever been happy when I was killing something. Before Monica, I would kill cats and pigeons. It was the only way I could feel happiness. The only way I could feel anything. But like a drug, I eventually grew a tolerance to it. Next, I'll kill a human. That's when I found out about Monica. That woman took my dad from me,
Yep.
and she stole all the happiness from my house. So I chose her as a target. I was born with a brain disorder. I can't secrete oxytocin from my pituitary gland. And I didn't have a mother. Not a real one, I mean.
No.
My mom died giving birth to me. So, naturally, my emotions toward my dad were complicated.
You don't know the half of it.
Sometimes I think, if I didn't kill Monica, would things be different? Maybe the murders 6 years ago never would have happened. Me, you,
Hang on.
Maybe none of us would have gotten mixed up in this.
One of those victims looked like the dress that So was wearing in that one Somnium where you saw Monica, as it turns out, with So in bed. It was that woman's body. I don't know if that was intentional or not. Who knows?
And maybe Shoko Nadami never would have gotten killed. Isn't destiny a curious thing? One mistake can change so many lives.
Well, let's do the rest of the story.
Sorry, I don't have anything else to say to you. And even I'm growing tired of seeing that twisted, angry face of yours. So, shall we get started?
Sure.
Give me my body back.
Oh crap, it's the other eye.
What a strange fake eye. Oh well.
Oh crap, he has to do that now.
All right, it's ready.
Do we actually have to do a proper sync mode? Oh, this is going to be interesting. How the hell did we do a Somnium without Aiba? I know Mizuki did one. Oh, crap. We actually do have to...
This is the sync room. That was...
Oh, we're...
Damn it, why can't I wake up? This doesn't look like footage from a surveillance camera.
Mental Lock 1. Mental Lock 2. Mental Lock 3. Oh, Jesus. Mental Lock 4. Mental Lock 5. Search Kanami Date. AB Special Agent verify identity.
What?
Oh, he's doing it backwards. He's doing the actual syncing. I'm the receiver. Concealed. He's doing the puzzles.
Am I being synced?
I thought that would be obvious by now. We're seeing it from the other side. This is what the syncer goes through. Concealed. So we have to work out what we're doing.
Sink?
Do we have to punch it? Maybe?
Damn, what is going on here?
Nothing else in this room, apart from that exit. Wait, where'd that knife come from? Investigating the knife?
What? Damn it, what is this?
Okay. I'm having my doubts here. Yeah, we synced with Rohan. And we stayed in too long. That was the problem. Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy. No, it's that door.
Go to the sink room, huh?
No, it's not time. Not ticking down, but I'm using up time. Not much else going on here.
It's a sink machine.
Yeah, this looks like it's pre-planned. Concealed. Concealed.
Me? What was he doing?
He got into... right, sync gear.
Sink gear.
Pull off?
Again.
And just exits the door.
Door? This wasn't here before.
This wasn't the original sync machine. Not the one I had it, not the one we first used. The sync was obviously like still prototype technology. This is the old lab, the one we're currently in. Oh, that picture's warping.
Help me! Help me!
My memories were all completely screwed. Right, do I see any... Right, we have to go to the pool of blood. That much is obvious.
Blood.
Yeah, pick up the picture, I think.
The picture.
Oh, this is getting way creepier now.
Blood.
Scoop up the blood? That didn't do anything. More to the point, I don't think it was animated well enough. Yeah, stick your hand in.
Damn. Oh, this. It's them.
This is the real Saito. And evidently he wants me to go over there.
You're...
Hitting it might be fun. Let's just do that.
Damn, nothing.
Fortunately, the timer's not going down because of it, but...
I can't. I just can't do it. You're...
Touch it, yeah.
I touched it, but nothing happened. You're...
Investigate? What does that do?
just a mirror.
No, it's not. His eyeball.
Damn it.
It's gonna make me do the Somnium in reverse.
That's it. Just a little more.
Oh, that's just weird. I can't remember what the last lock looked like.
I'm sinking.
Sink?
I can't stop it.
Oh, man. Oh, this is bad.
What do I do?
And now we use the last of our time to go over the 6 minutes.
What is this? Ah!
Didn't look like we could do much. Yeah, that was just a scene that just had to play itself out.
That was...
And Rohan jumped into him. I think I've got the order slightly mixed up. Oh, we took the took the thing off too quickly. That's the A acquired. Maybe we missed the where the eyeball was. So I got tricked like everyone else. Okay, I have no idea what's going on now. I've got some idea, but... Well, if all went according to plan, that's now... Saito.
I did it! I did it! Oh, this feeling! I'm back. I got it all back! This fake eye is awful. Well, I suppose it's better than nothing.
Oh, you fucked up now, boy.
I think I'll keep it.
Yep, my body's done.
This prototype machine has a special function. The body I am transferring my consciousness into will receive a stimulant. The other body receives a sedative. You will be feeling it soon. Oh, but don't worry. Like I told you earlier, my plan is to kill Iris and Hitomi in front of you. So I can't be killing you right away. You will watch them die, and then you will follow in their footsteps. You should be honored.
My body won't move. My vision is getting hazy. My consciousness is melting away, clarity fading. I don't know what happened. I could only watch as it unfolded in front of me. The scene that played before my eyes left me dumbfounded. It was a fragment of my memory lost all those years ago. A piece of my past buried deep in my subconscious. This is where we get the Lord Dump.
Ratty cake, baker's man. Bake me a cake as fast as you can. Had it, poke it, fill it with fruit. Put it in the oven. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. I win! Yay!
Now, we shouldn't have access to this memory because
Now you have to take the penalty.
this is my memory.
Up, side to side, up, down, pinch.
We were Iris' uncle this whole time.
Iris, remember when you asked me what your stage name should be? How about Aset?
A-set?
That's right. I thought of that name. This is when I taught Iris about her name. Greek and Egyptian mythology too.
A-set. It's pretty. I love it.
You see that flower over there? It's a very special flower that blooms in the cold. A winter iris. Just like the iris from Greek mythology.
She's the messenger goddess. And the goddess of rainbows, too.
That's right. That's why the iris means good news and hope.
Yep.
Hey, Uncle. You met Mommy at this shrine, right?
Yep. These are my memories. This is the story of number 89. I kissed her to get out of the situation.
When am I gonna hear good news from you two?
Oh god.
What?
When will Uncle be my dad?
The Okonomiyaki War.
Iris drew it. She must have really enjoyed herself. She even said that she wanted to do it again soon.
Yeah, we should. We'll do it whenever she likes. Maybe even every day.
Oh, you. Every day?
Hitomi, do you want to live together? The three of us?
Are you sure?
What do you mean?
People are going to talk.
I don't care about that one bit.
Well then, hypothetically, what if Iris and I were being hunted down by a secret organization?
Well, I'd defend you, of course.
Yeah.
What if they're zombies?
Zombies?
Remember when we went to that haunted house and you were clinging to my arm?
Because it was dark and it came out of nowhere. But fine. I don't care if it's zombies or aliens or whatever else. I will defend you and Iris with my life.
Thank you. Well then, my answer is yes.
Ah. Nice pleasant memory before we're horrifically murdered.
So, you want to go clean? Fine. Do as you please. You've done a lot for us. But, there is one last thing. One final job I want you to do for me. It's nothing major. This woman and her daughter. I need you to dispose of them.
And this leads back to Tsujima wanting the Sagans dead because they knew the secret about Manaka. And Falco, unfortunately, was the poor sap hired to finish the job to secure the last piece of evidence tying to them.
Should be simple, no?
Oh, man.
This is...
Now I understand. I understand why Rohan Kamakura wanted these two dead. So Tsujima asked Rohan to take Manaka's corpse deep in the mountains, where no one would find it. Rohan found out that Hitomi knew about it. He also found out that Manaka had given birth to a child. If the media got hold of it, Congressman Shijima would be ruined, and that information would no doubt lead to discovering Manaka's murder. Oh, for God's sake! As I was saying, and that information would no doubt lead to discovering Manaka's murder, so Saito would be... and Saito would be arrested immediately, and the investigation would lead straight to Rohan. But Rohan never told So about Hitomi and Iris. I don't know why not. Maybe decided it wasn't important enough to mention. He played it close to the chest. Need to know basis only. That way there'd be no loose ends. That's why Rohan hired the assassin Falco. Meaning me, to kill Hitomi and Iris.
You got it? I want you on this right away. If you could do it in 2, maybe 3 days, that would be great. Good luck.
Of course, I couldn't go through with it, but if I didn't kill them, someone else would. I was sure of it. I needed a plan. How could I get out of the organization and keep them safe? But I couldn't think of anything. I didn't know what to do. I needed advice from an old friend. Would that be Renju?
I see.
The boss.
I hear some pretty crazy confessions in my line of work, but this one takes the cake. But don't worry, all right? You could have told me you were being attacked by Martians and I still would have believed you.
The truth is, boss and I were in the same rookie class of police recruits in our 20s. We've been close ever since.
So, can you help me?
I do have one idea.
Huh?
Have you heard of the new investigation department, Abyss? I was put in command there.
Boss explained Abyss and sinking to me.
The sync machine is normally used to look inside someone's head, but it does have another function. You can technically use it to swap bodies.
Swap bodies?
Right. So if we use that...
What do you mean?
I mean, switch bodies with Rohan.
Oh.
The new you will be Rohan, chairman of the Kumakuras.
That's how we ended up with
Then you
Rohan.
can send out an order. No one lays a finger on Hitomi and Iris.
What about Rohan? Won't he be in my body?
Just get rid of it, I guess.
Get rid of it?
You can take this opportunity to get rid of Falco once and for all. No one will know what really happened. No one will ever find out that a police officer was moonlighting as an assassin. It's 2 birds with 1 stone, right?
She made a good point, and I had no reservations about giving up my body. My body had soaked in so much blood over the years. I was almost glad to be rid of it, but I did have a single regret. When my body switched, I couldn't show myself to Hitomi or Iris. I would never be able to see them again. But I didn't care, as long as they were safe.
All right. Leave everything to me. Hayato Yagyu.
That was my real name. Hayato Yagu?
Boss, how did you bring in Rohan Kumakura?
I made up some charges and had the cops take him in.
Is that okay?
Clearly not.
Yeah, it'll be fine. Because he's about to switch bodies.
Alright, Rohan has been put to sleep. He will not be waking up for a while.
Remember, to get your consciousness to fully transfer,
Yeah, I know. I understand. Stay in Somnium for more than 6 minutes. Right.
Something went
we're
wrong.
counting on you.
Let us begin.
I'm going to.
3, 2, 1.
I'm beginning to think something happened. Like maybe Saito was already in Rohan's body. That's probably what went wrong. Saito beat us to it. Yeah, that's what happened. It was Saito in Rohan's body, not the other way around.
Stop! Please!
It was already Saito in that body. That's what went wrong.
You're...
It's... me.
Rohan?
Did you forget your own idea?
Does that mean...
I'm Hayato Yagyu. The switch worked.
There's one problem.
And there's been a breakthrough in the case.
I know. You don't have to say it.
regarding the Cyclops serial killings, right?
How did you know?
We can monitor what happens in the Somnium from this room.
So I saw like a double version of Somnium. This wasn't just one Cyclops killer, there were two. One was Rohan, the other was Saito Tsujima. The sync revealed everything.
We should ask him about it.
Good idea. When Rohan wakes up, we'll interrogate him.
But something went wrong.
Huh? What? Pewter, where is he?
How would I know?
This is bad.
And then we rushed to the apartment.
Hey, which way did Rohan go?
Huh? Rohan's standing right there.
No, this isn't Rohan.
Yagyu! Where is Yagyu? Where did he go?
Oh, him. He just left.
What?
Why didn't you stop him?
What do you mean? He's a detective. He said he wanted to leave, so I opened the door. Did I do something wrong?
Yep, catastrophically.
No, don't tell me.
I shot out of the room like a bullet. I had a bad feeling, an awful, terrible feeling down to the bones. I knew where he was headed. I ran to the parking lot and got in a car and floored it.
Oh, hello. What are you doing here at this hour?
Such beautiful eyes.
Oh, stop. You're always flattering me. Anyway, come on in. I'll make us some tea.
Rohan was in this body.
You bastard!
No! Stop!
No.
Stop right there!
Then the case became public and we were trapped. Hitomi had to endure a long, complicated surgery, but she survived. But it came at a price. She was left with a permanent injury. She lost all use of her right hand, thanks to the bullet I fired from my own gun. Oh, that's awful. We were our own... I said nothing, got up and left the hospital room. Left all my memories with her. That night, I visited the Kamakura building and called them all together.
Everyone, listen up. Hitomi Sagan and her daughter Iris. are untouchable from this day forward. If any of you lay a single finger on them, you don't want to know what'll happen to you. Are we clear? Yes, sir!
May also be why Moma ended up an ACIT fan, because he kind of was keeping an eye on her. Went to So's mansion by boss's request.
Meet with Saito. Figure out the truth behind the Cyclops murders. As long as you're like that, I think he'll be more open with you.
Yeah, this is what happened. This is how we ended up in Saito's body. And I got there, I said, I want to meet Saito, and blah blah blah. Okay, you got that part. There's going to be a slightly longer episode because this is basically the end. Oh, there's Saito in these old clothing, I guess.
What is it you want to talk about?
Oh, we get to actually interact here.
How long has it been since we last met?
That's an odd question.
Humor me.
The first time we met was when I killed Monica. And my father asked you to deal with the body. But we didn't so much as see each other for 12 years after that. Why are you asking me this?
What was the next time we met?
About half a year ago.
And what did I tell you then?
You don't remember?
Remind me.
I remember you showed up rather suddenly.
Boy.
You really want to kill people? I'll find you targets. Just let me keep the eyes. Then we both get what we want. We'll make good partners.
Yeah, so basically the arrangement... Well, this is why the old Cyclops killings and the new Cyclops killings were different. They were old because... The old ones were one eye, because Rohan took that eye specifically. But the other eyes in the new ones were simply because Saito needed to use the machine correctly. And that involved removing the eye. Oh, the right eye.
That was your idea.
Oh, yeah.
I don't understand why you're asking me.
My idea, was it?
Yes. You told me that you suffer from hemispatial neglect. That you can't recognize the right half of your vision. You always eat the left half of your meals and all that. The same is true of the faces of those you've killed. You can't recognize faces out of your right eye. Which means you can only see the right half of their faces. And that's why you pull their right eye. That's what you told me anyway.
Alright, what about the next
Do you
time?
have someone in mind?
Let me think. What'll it be? The fifth murder? The fifth Cyclops killer victim?
Hold on. Could you not refer to us like that?
Why not?
I told you, it's very old-fashioned.
But that's our name.
A name you decided. You even sent that letter without my permission. You said it would throw off their investigation. I don't know how effective it was.
So there's no relation to Greek mythology?
What? Don't ask me. You're the one who came up with it.
Hey, Saito, could you come with me for a bit?
Where are we going?
There's a place I want to take you.
Really? Is it perhaps the police station?
Suddenly, the bodyguards rushed out from inside the mansion. They surrounded me before I could react.
What are you doing?
You aren't the real Rohan Kumakura. I could tell as soon as you opened your mouth. Let's get a change of scenery.
This is where...
Fortunately for you, I am interested in hearing you talk.
This is the part where Saito uses the other sync machine.
Mr. Kumakura showed me this place. So it's fitting that this is where you die. What a wonderful feeling. The truth serum is working beautifully.
Ah, there we go.
Wow. I see. I see. You got into that body with the sync machine. Fascinating. I'm intrigued. I want to see it for myself. The prototype sync machine. Where is it? Chiba? You there. Why don't you go and fetch it for me? Don't worry. I'll pay whatever it costs.
Yep, there we go. That's where the prototype got stolen. That was Saito's idea.
Well, it looks like preparations are complete. Let's say you and I get started.
Hang on. Oh, wait, yeah. Oh, he tore out his own eyeball?
All right, let's go.
I got out. Oh, this was me. I got out of that machine.
What are you doing? Follow him!
Of course, the guards were just temporarily confused. But Rohan was in that machine. Evidently, the shit didn't work out for him, but what happened after that? Did he switch for Shoko? Memories after that were lost in the violent haze. I was forcibly disconnected during the sync. Saito's mind overwhelmed me. Only my consciousness was sent over. My memories were left behind in my original brain. I thought I might have some of Saito's memories to cling on to, but I never picked them up. Maybe because they weren't mine to hold. It felt like reality itself was disappearing. I was confused and lost, and suffering from a permanent hallucination. I could barely feel my feet beneath me, walking under the city lights. When I regained my faculties, I found out I was in Golden Yakucho. My wandering with no destination in mind was interrupted by a woman.
You're... Saito Sejima? I guess not.
Huh?
Sorry, I just had a feeling. I heard that the prototype machine was stolen, so... we lost communication for a whole week.
Who are you?
Just as I thought. You've lost your memory.
Now, boss figured out that we were...
Alright. From now on, think of me as your boss.
Boss?
That's right. That's what you'll call me. Come with me. To where you belong.
And that's where it became Date, I suppose.
I managed to make a new family register for you. From today on, you have a new name and a new life. As a member of Abyss, the team I run.
You want me to be a police officer?
You were a policeman before, remember?
No, I don't.
You've already passed the exams. There shouldn't be a problem.
but the new me didn't pass.
That's fine, trust me. It won't be a problem. That congressman knows how to pull strings.
Who?
No one, never mind.
Yeah, maybe Saito knew about. No,
So what's my new name?
So knew about it.
Kaname Date. I hope you like it.
Kaname Date.
Yep. Nice to meet you, Date.
One year later, I was called into the control room. Pewter had something to show me.
The official title is AI Ball. You may call her Aiba. The artificial intelligence contained within this sphere is nothing short of miraculous. Special Agent Date, from today forward, this is your partner. She will be your personal computer and your personal companion.
There we go.
How are you feeling? Your head clearing up? I've been waiting. I really want you to enjoy this show. I need you to see it clearly. Awake. Looking at it.
Yeah. What happened after we exchanged minds? You were stuck in Rohan for a while, weren't you?
What are you doing? Follow him!
Yeah, you woke up in probably terrible pain.
After the sink 6 years ago, I became a parasite in Rohan's body. But I was broken. The sink only sent data to my brain piece by piece. But that error did allow me to escape prison.
No! Stop!
It was Rohan who was accused of injuring Hitomi. Naturally, I went to trial, being the one inside Rohan's body at the time. For a
Oh.
violation of firearms law and attempted murder. However...
Prosecution tried to get him on premeditated murder, but... it was determined that he was insane at the time. Anyway, they decided to keep him in a special hospital.
About Rohan after the personality change.
Stop right there!
This explains that cutscene.
"6 years ago, Rohan, in Falco's body, visited Hitomi's house and tried to kill her. But that didn't go very well. He was arrested by the police. He was sent to trial and sentenced to life in prison. It only makes sense. Falco was an assassin responsible for countless murders. The title Assassin makes it sound so clean and professional, doesn't it? But he was a murderer. A serial killer. Life in prison was a light sentence as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah, says the murderer.
You deserved far worse. Consider yourself lucky.
What was Falco's real name?
You would know more about that than me. Or do you not remember? You've been using other men's names for so long you don't even know your own.
It's Yagyu. Hayato Yagyu.
Yes, that's right. You're a Japanese native who worked as a police officer. Imagine, A police officer being a serial killer. I don't think the public would react kindly to that if they found out. Heads would roll. Departments would fold. There would be shameful suicides.
Geez, that's a bit drastic.
So your superiors decided that erasing every record of your existence was the preferable option. Hayato Yagyu ceased to exist. And Falco, the anonymous assassin, was sent to prison, where he was known as Number 89. Fitting for a man with no name.
What could I possibly do to counterattack? Saito is off guard. I might be able to make a move. I tried to shoot Saito's feet, but then...
You have a choice. Iris and Hitomi. Die before these two or after. I would of course prefer that you choose the latter. It would be quite a lonely affair with no one watching. So, what do you want to do? I'll give you to the count of 3. 1, 2, 3.
No, wait!
Damn.
Where'd you come from?
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. But are you really Date?
Yeah. How'd you know?
Someone called Aiba told me about it. It was weird. It was kind of like eavesdropping.
Aiba?
Where is she? I don't see her anywhere.
She's in his eyeball.
In Saito's left eye socket. What's wrong?
Sorry, but bastard got me. Take this. Do it! Tessa and her mom are in danger, right? Please, save them.
I gave a firm nod and gripped the gun, following after Saito. Good old Aiba. Ah, crap.
Iris!
Date, do you like fireworks? I love them. A brilliant, glimmering fragment of time. The flash begins as a perfectly ordered chemical reaction that melts into chaos. Human lives are the same, are they not? As is the universe itself.
Damn it! I can't get into my sights. And I can't get any help from Aiba.
Blooming, scattering in the moment. And it's only a single moment, isn't it? A unique moment that you can never revisit.
I love the fact that one of the hero characters has just flipped the switch and become full villain, and they're acting the hell out of it. Like, bravo.
That's what makes life beautiful. Don't you think so?
Not really.
Should I just risk it? But if I miss, I'll hit Iris.
But I've spoken enough. It's showtime. I will show you the most beautiful fireworks you've ever seen.
The self-destruct.
The scattering of the cerebral plasma. The splattering blood. It's art. Perfect, beautiful art of a lonely moment in time. Don't blink. I want this to burn into your retinas. Well, the one you have left.
I'm so glad he remembered that.
Damn it! What do I do? What do I do?
Right, I've got a choice. Like, I know what to do. I know what's going to happen.
Toria!
There you go.
Mizuki!
You bastard! What do you think you're doing to Iris?
Tessa! I'm here to help!
Wait, Mizuki!
Oh yeah, come on! Oh yeah, Shuriken, baby! Yeah, it does it! Yes! And this is me on sedatives. I mean the character. The character is on drugs.
Did you find him?
No! I can't find him anywhere!
Where the hell is he?
Well, the squad's all here.
I'm fine. Don't worry about me. Go save my mom.
When did you get here?
Some girl named Iba told me to come.
Oh, for God's sake.
I heard everything.
About the mind swapping, too. I heard it, too. From Saito. Uncle, it's really you, right?
You can help.
Yeah, of course. If I didn't come, who would?
Oh, but don't flatter yourself, Date. We didn't come here for you. We're here to save Iris and Hitomi.
Right. Got it.
Jeez. How's your foot?
I'm fine. This is nothing. Stop worrying about me and go get that guy.
Alright, where do I go? We went this way, right? Wait, there's Hitomi.
Date!
Hitomi? Hitomi!
I sped as fast as I could, rushing up the stairs step to step until they blurred together. When I reached the top floor, a sight I'll never forget greeted my eyes. Not again!
Damn it!
Mom! Iris!
It seems I have an even bigger audience now. That's fine. Having more spectators will be a treat for us all. You all want to see, don't you? The fireworks? Oh, am I wrong? So you don't want to see the fireworks? Fine. Let's do this then. Date, drop your weapon. I promise I'll put the fireworks on hold. I'll even release this woman.
He's lying, Date!
Don't do it!
Throw down your gun, Date. Ah, I see. You don't intend to take me up on my generous proposal?
Date.
You want to shoot me, is that it? Then do it. But you only get one shot. You have to kill me with one bullet. If you don't, the fireworks show will begin in earnest. And I will blow this woman's brains into the sky. What will it be, Date? What will you do?
Should I pull the trigger? Don't know. I've got a better idea. No, pulling the trigger is a bad idea.
Well done. However, you aren't out of the woods yet. You have to throw your gun down, remember? You have 1 minute. If that weapon is still in your hands, I'll start the fireworks. And one more thing. If any of you move, I'll skip down to 0. Let's begin. Ready? 59. 58.
Date, look! It's that girl I told you about!
Iba.
Date, I do not have much time. Listen carefully.
You're gonna do the self-destruct.
I cannot escape this body. The surge of electricity shorted out my circuits. I cannot administer a paralyzing electric shock either. However, there is another option.
The self-destruct sequence.
Self-destruct. Let us determine a code number. Command 41205.
Ah,
If
I
you
actually
issue this command, I will detonate.
I actually made a point of writing this down, and you're going to tell me it again anyway. Oh well.
No, that's still too dangerous. The number will be the first lock. If I give you the second command within 1 minute of the first...
What is the second command?
How about if I tell a lie?
A lie?
Something that's not the truth. If I say something untrue, I want you to regard it as the second command.
Is your data stored in the cloud?
Unfortunately, that data has all been deleted. I am speaking to you using only local data.
Then, if your body is destroyed...
Correct. I will be destroyed as well.
10, 9,
Say it, Date.
6, 5,
Date, command!
2, 1.
Oh yeah, we just had to throw the gun down.
You are even more of an idiot than I thought. Do I look like the kind of man who keeps his promises?
Of course not.
Now you get to see 5 fireworks. If you didn't drop your gun, it would have only been 1. You understand? After I dispose of this woman, I will pop their heads as well. I can't believe you did that. Fortunately for you, you won't have long to regret it. Yes. Yes. The burning in your eye. I see it now. Watch. Eyes open. Watch this woman die. See her brain burn like fireworks.
Yeesh, get on with it!
Can you hear me?
Yes,
We don't have a choice.
I know.
Command 41205.
Okay, Date.
I...
Ah, crap. Oh, don't make me watch. I'm a grown man, I'm not allowed to cry. Oh, who am I kidding? I'm gonna cry. Forgive the wavering voice in the following commentary.
I hate you, Iba. I hate you, and I never want to see you again.
Second command confirmed. I understand.
Be seeing you.
Holy crap! That was in my head the whole time! Jesus, I thought it would just at least, you know, blow out his eye socket and, like, you know, put the dent in his brain, but not the whole head!
Has Iba always been in your left eye?
Yeah,
Why didn't you tell me?
I thought you'd be jealous.
Huh? Thank you so much, Uncle.
Nah.
Don't thank me. Thank my partner.
Mr. Falco. It is you, Falco. Right?
I didn't even tell her my real name. How much of a bastard am I?
You shouldn't call me that. I am Kaname Date, MPD, Special Investigation Team Abyss.
No, I can't use my real name anymore, could I?
Sinker.
Yeah, we should really get Momo to a hospital. He got hit pretty badly. Man! Probably this is going to be the big resolution round. Oh, 3 months later. Oh, so big warning, the endings to these games, when you actually do get to the end, they also take forever. So I'm going to have to run this episode longer. Oh, God. 3 months later.
Uncle, your left eye.
Oh, this? It's just a prosthetic. It doesn't bother me.
Oh, good.
Yeah, what about you and your surgery? Do you like my new body?
The way you are now is more familiar for me anyway, so... My old uncle is back, you know? Besides, I don't care what you look like. You're always uncle to me. Isn't that how it should be? To judge by our hearts and not by our appearance?
So I'm really that ugly, huh?
No. It's a rugged kind of handsome.
How are you?
As you can see, I'm great. Hop hop, kangaroo goes hop.
I'm glad the surgery went well.
Oh, thank God she had the surgery.
The machines went pew pew and bzz bzz and got rid of all the tumors. At least, that's what I think they sound like. I don't know, they're small. Anyway, everything is fine now. The doctor even said I can dance again.
It's kind of sort of heartbreaking a little bit that we haven't got to that point yet in actual medical technology. Hopefully soon. God only knows, hopefully soon. But anyway, enough real world stuff. Let's enjoy the moment.
That's the most important thing.
All thanks to the boss. She paid for the treatment. Can you believe it?
Wait, how? That's not exactly true. Boss didn't pay out of her pocket. It was a confidential transfer of funds from the main office. Iris knows everything about the original New Cyclops killings now. Not just her. Hitomi, Mitsuki, Ota, Momo, they all know. The higher-ups were willing to do anything to keep it from getting out. So in return for her silence, they agreed to pay for Iris's treatment.
Maybe I owe it to the shrine. I feel like I ate the fruit of immortality. In a dream somewhere.
Oh, don't you start doing that shit!
Then I guess you're immortal, huh?
We'll see 50 years from now.
Why'd you want to come here?
Because of the memories. I wanted to come here with Uncle again. Ratty cake, baker's man. Bake me a cake as fast as you can. Had it, poke it, fill it with fruit. Put it in the oven. Rock, paper, scissors. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
It's also kind of funny then.
I win! Yay!
It's also kind of funny then that we played rock, paper, scissors with her in another timeline.
By the way, I still don't have the answer to my question.
What question?
No, when are you going to ask Mom to marry you?
When am I going to hear good news from you two? When will Uncle be my dad?
Huh. Seems kind of funny now when you think about it. I turned away without answering. I stared out into the distance and something caught my eye. Went to irises in full bloom.
Well, let's get going.
Yeah, we still have a lot of people to see.
Yesterday, Iris was discharged from the hospital. Iris said that she wanted to see everyone who visited her, but she's a little embarrassed to go by herself, so I promised I'd take her.
We also have to get home.
Hmm?
Shovel Forge.
If you try it, I'm leaving.
I'm kidding, I'm kidding.
I think we all had enough of Shovel Forge for a while,
We
love.
do have a date, don't we? The date we had 3 months ago isn't over yet. So let's go.
It's a bit odd you talk, like, saying it's a date, considering the circumstances now. Alright, ooh, which order do we do this in? Oh, I want to go to Sageman Residence. I want to rub this in his stupid face. Oh, I really do. Hey, by the way, your son was a piece of shit. And guess what? You're not much better. It's also entirely possible that when we killed So in that other timeline, it was actually Saito rather than So. I left Iris in the car. I figured that she didn't want to see him. I parked the car a little ways down. She doesn't know that I'm here.
I see your face has improved. This one doesn't make me so angry.
Because it's not his son's face, I guess. I don't know who told him, but he must know about the switch. Well, duh, you turned up at one point to see him in his son's skin.
I want to ask you something.
That's a strange question to ask a man in his own home.
I just thought prison would suit you better.
Don't you know the law? No one can touch me.
Even though we both know you committed a crime.
Indeed. 18 years ago. And I was not the one who killed Monica Iwai. That was my son, Saito.
But you hired the Kumakuras to hide the body.
The statute of limitations for improper handling of a corpse is 3 years. I did what I did to protect my son. I hardly think that is a sin. Are you familiar with Article 105 of the Penal Code? Relatives of those who have committed crimes cannot be prosecuted for evidence tampering or obstruction of justice.
That sounds a bit backwards.
That's ridiculous.
I agree. If I were still a congressman, I might think about changing it.
That's right. You're not a politician anymore. The media has already begun tearing you to pieces.
Or at least there's some justice in all this.
Yes. Soon I won't be able to live in this country anymore. I'll retire to an island somewhere and live the rest of my days in leisure.
Be careful, So. There are a lot of people out there who have a grudge against you. People who will follow you to the ends of the earth.
That's none of your concern. Is that all you wanted to ask me?
Why didn't you look for Saito 6 years ago? 6 years ago, my mind was implanted into the body of Saito. Yeah, that looked like it was a bad transfer. Oh, that must have been fucking awful. Evidently, the sedative part didn't kick in. I lost my memory, ended up wandering the streets until Boss found me. She hired me at Abyss and gave me the name Kana Meidate. But so, Saito's father never even put out a missing persons report on his son. Why?
Because of the woman you call Boss. 6 years ago, she came to me and explained the whole thing.
Probably why he'd never
You know about the Cyclops serial killings? The culprit is your son, Saito Sejima. But you already knew that, didn't you?
Oh, she blackmailed him.
To say?
I'm saying we should make a deal. You give me one thing, and I promise none of this will be released to the public.
What is it?
Leave Saito with us. Tell anyone who asks that Saito is soul-searching on a trip around the world or something. Do we have a deal?
I didn't have much of a choice, of course. If I refused, Saito's crimes would be exposed and my political career would be over.
Yeah, so this guy has been blackmailed twice. Let's just keep that on record, shall we?
Besides, I never held much love for him in the first place.
No bloody wonder.
He was practically doing me a favor. So, of course, I said yes. And in doing so, I was able to learn a secret of the Metropolitan Police Department. It worked quite nicely for me.
Bit of a double-edged sword, then. Now, why did you call Shoko's phone? I mean, we never did work that part out. Three months ago, in 902, on the Friday, Shoko's body was found. So called her burner phone. I asked him why.
Do you recall the conversation we had? That my secretary got a call from number 89? That is true. I did get that call.
I know. You spoke with number 89, didn't you?
I did.
What did you talk about?
He told me this. A woman named Shoko Nadami knows what happened 18 years ago. Contact her.
And you called her phone?
Yes.
Did you ever meet number 89?
By the way, did you ever meet number 89?
No, I didn't.
Did you ever see his face?
No. Why?
No reason.
Yeah, so he doesn't know I was... Well, this body was previously 89 in prison. Why did 89?
I can't say exactly. The only thing he said was, I realized everything when Shoko arrived. I have to see her again. I had no idea what he was talking about.
At the time, he was in Rohan's body. Or Rohan was in the body of 89. Maybe Rohan realized that when Shoko came to visit the prison, that it was really Saito inside Shoko's body. That's what he meant by he realized everything. Rohan needed to speak with Saito again. But he couldn't, not from inside Fushu prison. Yeah, because they were both in on the Cyclops killing, so if one of them was let loose, the other one was probably compromised. And it probably wasn't healthy that both of them, well, one of them was incarcerated. But, like, okay, you get the idea. Instead, he called up So and had him do it. Maybe he thought he could get Saito to visit again. Okay, what about the chemical plant?
I've been studying for the past 3 months. I've learned a lot about the explosion of the chemical plant in Kawasaki.
That was caused by So.
Caused by you and Rohan, the chairman of the Kumakuras at the time.
Yep.
As you know, my son Saito was abnormal. With all of the awful things that my son did. I used my money to cover it up. But that got increasingly expensive, you see. One day, 9 years ago, Saito called me.
Fucked up or something.
Dad, I thought of a plan. A foolproof plan to make us rich.
The chemical plant explosion plan. To help ensure that the casino in Kawasaki would be extraordinarily profitable.
It was Saito's idea.
True. My son was born with an abnormal mind.
No shit.
But if I had never been involved with Monica in the first place, perhaps he wouldn't have ended up losing control completely.
It's funny they still use that cutscene in the original form.
As soon as he drove his knife into Monica, something awakened in him. In the end, that's what led to his destructive, violent plan.
You sound like you're blaming yourself.
Perhaps.
Well, the first time he actually gets to do that. Oh well. Sayonara,
Well,
sucker.
I'll be seeing you, so.
I very much doubt that.
Yeah, you're probably right.
Yeah, I think they've finally had enough of each other. We parted without saying goodbye.
Oh, damn. I left Iris waiting. She might be angry. I gotta get back to her soon.
Where should we go next? Marble, yeah. I'm doing these in no particular order, really. I'm just kind of going for the more important ones later, I suppose. And again, this is going to be a long episode. Sorry about that. But we're finally get to wrap this shit up.
Date, honey. Who is this?
Have I not introduced her before?
I'm Iris Sagan. Nice to meet you.
Oh, we probably didn't get round to that in this timeline.
I'm a net idol from Lemniscape.
A virgin?
Hmm?
I'm just saying, sweetie. You look like you don't know a lot of men.
And what about you, Mama?
Me? I'm a fairy godmother, honey. Because I associate with fairies and am an older, motherly woman.
Oh boy.
Wait a minute. Who are you calling old?
You are.
What are you doing with that bonito?
This? It's not bonito.
Then what is it?
Part of the man who cheated on me. I chopped him up and dried and smoked the flesh.
You're joking, right?
Am I?
Oh, please no. We have enough serial killers on our hands. Or, we did. Maybe the past 3 months.
I can't say much. The public thinks our Ren killed Shoko. And then number 89 busted out of jail and killed Ren. And then he goes and commits suicide by blowing up his own head.
Yeesh, that's how that
That's
played
what
out
the
then.
news reports have been saying. I know there's more to it than that, but
Probably best you don't know. It'd drive you insane. Saito Tsujima and his body are both gone forever. The body I was in for the past 6 years. But the head office would never admit that publicly, because at the time the body was thought to be Detective Kaname Date. So they tweaked things a little bit and pitted everything on 89. So that he committed suicide at the old factory. Only Kaname Date managed to survive. That's how they wrote it, but that's not the truth. Actually, yeah, I want to know, what are you doing here?
You're So's bodyguard.
Who are yous?
Oh right, he wouldn't recognize his face.
Don't matter. Talking about So? Quit that gig long time ago.
You quit?
Yeah. That guy fucking sucks. I punched him in the face and quit.
I have the biggest grin on my face. That was so worth it. How are you?
as you can see, I'm a little tight, honey.
How could I see that?
You want to?
Oh god.
I want to see.
No, you don't. No, you really
I
don't.
know what she's referring to.
Huh?
No.
Spare me, honey. I don't want to hear it. If I hear the truth, I'm only gonna have more questions. There are a lot of things that don't quite add up. Date's face, for one thing. Looking exactly like number 89. They say that your face got hurt real bad in the explosion. They had to put you under the knife for plastic surgery to save you. Your face turned out like that by chance.
Oh, that's a bit of a flimsy excuse, really.
That's what happened, right? Tell me it is. If it's
Yeah.
anything more complicated than that, I will lose my mind.
Oh, the temptation to just tell them. Yeah, let's just get out of here. So, yeah, that's how...
We should head out.
Yeah.
Oh, leaving so soon?
Don't worry, I'll be back as long as you have information for me.
Oh, enough work. You should come in sometime for pleasure, honey.
Sure, Mama. See you soon.
we're kind of short on drinking buddies, though, let's be honest. You know, our last one got, you know, murdered. Oh, wait, what's going to happen to Lemniscape? He's running that now. I saw Mizuki when I saw Lemniscape. Because of what happened this morning, Mizuki and I are in somewhat of a cold war. She won't even look at me. We're both stubborn. Neither of us want to apologize first. Hello.
Hello. How are you?
Creepy old man.
Nothing, huh? Yeah.
Extended my hand like sword, ready to strike.
You wanna fight me?
She didn't seem to take it as a joke. I better not fight her. I wouldn't get workers' comp for that.
Yo.
She ignored me with all her might. Can you ask Mizuki why she's here?
Uncle wants to know why you're here. No particular reason. Am I not allowed to be here? I inherited Daddy's stock at Lemniscape. This is my company now. Isn't it natural that I be here? That's what she said.
You got all that from a hand wave. Yeah, I assume she's graduating soon?
Uncle wants to know if you're going to graduate soon. So what if I am?
I'm guessing that's supposed to be her whispering?
Just buy me a new junior high uniform. And hire a tutor. I want to go to a good school. And a new smartphone. And a new iron pipe.
What happened to the old
That's
one?
what she said.
Alright, okay. Can you ask how she's been?
Uncle wants to know how you've been lately.
Yeah, so it's basically like that.
You don't know? Even though we live together? Of course you don't know. Because we barely talk. Even after you've officially adopted me, you don't have any sense of responsibility. That's what she said. Can you cut this out already? What happened?
Breakfast this morning. I made the eggs over easy.
That's it?
Yeah.
Well, that's not so bad.
No, that's not it. I made the eggs over easy, and then Date...
How can I eat eggs like that? I want my eggs over well. Burned to the pan on the bottom and chewy on top.
Why don't you just eat an eraser?
Yeah, I have to agree, dude. That sounds like a really bad egg.
An eraser would taste better than what you served.
You shouldn't say that about Mizuki's cooking. That's mean. You're in the wrong here, Uncle. Why don't you be honest and apologize?
Mizuki is the one who should be honest. I'm like her hero.
What?
When I was in the hospital, you were crying like a baby. Oh, I can't live without Dante. That's what you said.
No, I didn't.
Wrong timeline, dude.
And you were never in the hospital.
Yes, I was. Was I not?
No, what? Then what was that memory?
Anyway, why don't you just make up already?
If Date keeps his promise, I will.
Promise?
The ramen? You said you would take me.
Oh yeah, we never did get round to the ramen thing, did we?
Oh, that. Yeah, not yet. Okay, fine. Soon, okay?
You promise?
Promise.
There she goes, she shared that.
Good. I'm glad you two are being civil again.
Anyway, should we head out, Iris?
Yeah. All right, Mizuki. See you soon.
See you.
They're effectively going to be family soon, if Iris's little plan works out. Sunfish Pocket? Really? What's going on over there, I wonder?
I am seriously so happy for you, Tessa.
It's thanks to you, Ota. If you didn't help me back then.
No, really, I didn't do much. I just risked my life to save you. It's a total exaggeration to say that I'm literally responsible for, you know, saving your life.
Is the Ota still Ota? Oh, actually, you know, let's ask the mermaid. She's not been given enough screen time. You don't know about the face?
Ota told me. Plastic surgery, right? I kind of like this face. More than the other one.
You're good at your job.
Please come again.
Oh, guess I'm a little bit more ruggedly handsome. I'm glad you're okay.
I'm actually exhausted right now. But I can't look tired in front of Tessa. Anyway, how are you?
I guess I'm alright.
Your left eye,
It's fake. I can't see anything out of it. And it doesn't talk.
Huh? I see. So, Aiba? What a tragedy.
Yeah, you're so broken up about it.
Tragedy?
Yeah. She was so cute. What a waste.
That's why.
Is she for real? I would marry her.
You would not survive the attempt.
No, you really wouldn't.
What do you mean?
Ota, what are you seeing? In front of Iris?
Oh! Tessa! I was kidding. It was a joke.
It's fine, I don't care.
Thank goodness.
I don't think that's what she means.
At least someone else is on something. Shadows? Oh, there you go.
Shadows.
Thread, silhouette, ASAT.
Fears.
Upset, regret, ASAT.
Water.
Wet, sweat, ASAT.
Little memories clapping as well.
ASAT, you bet! I can't believe you remembered that, Uncle. I'm so happy.
I said most of it.
Little stolen
I've
valor.
been doing good. I'm delivering newspapers in the mornings, working as a janitor during the day, and writing at night.
That's why he's
I
exhausted.
might just be the hardest working 20-something in Japan.
Okay, you would not convince me he was 20 years old in any scenario.
I don't know about that.
Really though, I've got to be like in the top 3 in Tokyo alone.
I thought of kicking his ass, but I don't think it would take. Alright, time to head out.
Well, Ota.
Aw, you're going already?
I can see you anytime I want, right? At Matsushita Diner?
You'll come?
Yeah, I want you to make me your omelet rice again.
Awesome. Stop by any time. I'll be waiting.
Just no tasers and no walks, please. At least nowhere near my head. Mind you, that was Thingy's body, so maybe it's not so bad. Speaking of Matsushita Diner, that's probably a good segue into that.
Oh, Tessa, your surgery went well, didn't it? Ota told me all about it.
The nurses.
I'm so happy for you.
Thank you.
Oh, who is this?
Oh,
I'm close friends with Ota, ma'am.
Is that right? Thank you for taking care of my boy.
Yeah, I guess in the... Yeah, about Ota.
Ota? That boy is a handful of trouble, I tell you.
That's not true.
Yeah, that's right. Ota can be really heroic and brave when the time calls for it.
Oh, you're raising my boy. Maybe I should give you a meal on the house.
Tempting, but maybe not now. About the diner, actually.
It's doing great thanks to you. The lunch rush is always crazy. My husband and I are working hard. We never get any time to rest.
I'm guessing the Alzheimer's is getting worse. Mayumi suffers from a brain dysfunction. I learned about it just before the incident 3 months ago. Matsushita Diner was actually closed up and her husband has already passed away. Unfortunately, it turned out that even the most advanced medical technology couldn't cure her dementia. Her medicine helps her manage the symptoms. It's a little odd, but it brings Mayumi happiness. To her, her husband is still alive and her diner's still in business. I don't know if she remembers me. I look different than I did 3 months ago. She did ask me who I was after all, but even if I remember my old body, she might still ask the same thing. But she does remember Iris. Is that because she's Ota's friend? About Iris.
I visited her in the hospital. Ota brought me.
Yeah, I remember.
I was so charmed by her.
No, stop. You're making me blush.
I had no idea she was such a nice girl.
You thought I was a witch or something before, right?
Don't remind me. I was so awful to you.
Oh, I'm glad she actually remembers that part, because it's not just the thing the memory loss kicking in.
But now I'm a huge fan.
Thank you.
Oh well. Maybe talk to the nurse. And who are you again?
You're the nurse from Central Hospital.
Well, yes. Have we met?
Oh god, that's right. My face is a little different than it was when we met.
Why are you here?
I came to deliver Mayumi's medication. The pharmacist sent me.
Alright, okay. That was easy enough. You seem pretty happy.
I belong to the Association of Nurse Actresses. I got a call from my director this morning. They're giving me more lines.
Wait,
I
what?
used to have a bit part during the opening scene, but now I have lines at the end too. I'm really happy about that.
That's wonderful, sweetie.
What is your name?
Hanayo Nasu. It will be Hanayo Yogano next month.
You're getting married?
Yes.
Why do I know that name?
So wonderful.
Thank you.
Should I know that name? I feel as though I should know that name. Yagano. I should know. I could check this out, couldn't I? Oh, wrong button. Menu. File. Persons. Date, Aiba. Iris. Itomi and Shigeru. Shoko. Nota, Mayumi. Takaro? No, that's... So, the boss... And... I actually know her name. She's 42?! Holy crap! Pewter. Futa Amanoma. No, it's not Pewter then. I doubted it, but... Kumakura. Not Saito. 89. Oh, there's actual Saito. 9. No idea. Bodyguard? Chimpei. Ah, this guy! I didn't know his actual name, but that's him. She's getting married to a Yakuza member? Funny. Anyway, time to go.
Well, let's get going.
Yeah, goodbye.
Thank you for helping my son. He needs friends like you.
Yeah. Okay, the Kamakura office, actually. Oh, maybe if we did the office first. I don't know how this is going to turn out. Oh, we're bringing Iris with me.
Date, let me tell you something. God exists. When Tessa was in the hospital, I pray to this shrine every day. And guess what? My prayers worked. God must have been listening.
Are you crying?
No, dumbass. I don't cry.
Duh.
I don't.
Yeah, you're crying.
Thank you, God. Thank you for saving Tessa.
Yeesh.
Anyway, what are you doing here?
Someone wanted to see you when she left the hospital.
Tessa, you didn't have to come see me.
I really wanted to see you.
Oh, well, in that case, yes, of course. I am here.
How's your injury?
Injury?
You got shot 3 months ago.
That was just a scratch. Didn't even hurt. I'm all good now.
What about Rohan?
Don't talk to me about that guy anymore. I know he was a murderer, a real piece of shit. But we were brothers. I can't be mad at him no matter how much he deserves it. But I can't just forgive him either, you know?
That must be complicated for the guy.
So I figure, fuck it. It's better to just forget about him.
Yeah, there was a wedding, isn't there?
Wedding.
Dress! Bless! Tessa!
Imaging.
Compress! Process! Tessa!
Crime.
Redress, transgress, Tessa!
The net idol superstar!
Tessa!
A set, you bet!
Oh, they're all in on it now.
That's really cool!
What did you do to these guys?
Just a little propaganda. Sun up to sundown, I made them watch your videos, Tessa. They got addicted!
Tessa! I'm so honored to meet you. Is it okay if I shake your hand?
You bastard! What makes you think you're good enough to touch her hand?
It's fine, it's just a handshake.
Yes!
The fat one ran up to her with a look of awe in his eyes. Well, he took her hand.
So soft.
Oh god, you should enjoy.
What?
He fainted.
Too much excitement, I guess.
Jeez, Tessa's a force to be reckoned with. Hey, you. Clothes, are you wearing the right size?
Shut up! None of your business. Lost a lot of weight, okay?
You look like you're dying.
I'm not!
You really should see a doctor.
Oh, Tessa. Believe it or not, I am a doctor.
Eh?
Seriously?
You can't be that mob doctor?
Yeah, he doesn't look like it, but he really is a doctor.
They come to me when they don't want to go to a real hospital.
So...
Yeah, he's our mob doctor.
So he delivered. He delivered. He delivered Iris. That was him.
Why would I tell you?
I want to know too.
I'll tell you. My name is Yogano.
He lost all that weight because of a girl.
Boss!
Yeah, some nurse at Central. Nasu, I think.
Really?
Huh. Never would have thought.
Discovered the marriage. That's an achievement! Discovered the marriage of the Yakuza and the nurse? That was an achievement! Oh, fantastic! Oh, right. I thought that was funny. Anyway, do you have anything else? No. He has a medical license? Alright, okay. About Moma.
Mr. Kumakura? I think he's really nice.
Of course I am.
About that ring.
I won't give it to you.
Yeah, well. Worth a shot, I suppose. Let's head out.
Anyway, sorry to bother you, Moma.
Sorry,
Dante,
Sense.
wait! Before you go, I have one favor to ask.
Oh, don't you dare.
Oh boy, here it comes.
This is hard for me to get out, but...
Yeah, spare me. You want to see Iris's panties, right?
Panties? I never asked for something like that.
Then what do you want?
Puff Puff.
I'm sorry?
I want Tessa to puff me. You know what I'm saying? Just shove my face in there.
Oh, good God, no.
Are you kidding me? You know what? Fine, I'll ask.
Dante, you're a real friend.
Oh, this is gonna go horribly, isn't it?
All right, close your eyes.
Yeah. Like this?
Good, yeah, stay still. Do not open your eyes, okay?
Promise.
You ready?
Yes!
Okay, let's do it. 3, 2, 1.
Dante! I've never felt so alive! All these shitty years of my life have been worth it! This moment!
Boss.
Let's go.
I don't know what's going on, but okay.
This is amazing! I am living!
Because he's unconscious. The big guy's unconscious. Just an FYI. And with that, let's go back to the Second residence. Should probably go back to the Avista quarters eventually. But let's go back home.
Iris, didn't you say you were going to see everyone who visited you at the hospital today?
Yes, Mom. I still have some people to see. But Uncle really wanted to come here.
I said no such thing.
Come on, don't be shy. There are a lot of things you want to talk about, right?
Oh, for God's sake, this is your plan.
Come on, just do it.
But I'm not ready. Of course I want to talk to Hitomi. I want to ask her all about what's happened in the past 6 years. But that's not for me to ask. Even showing up here like this isn't right, honestly.
Uncle, you're so shy.
Well, of course I am. Iris is teasing me. Maybe I could use that sometimes. She can help me loosen up some of my rusted screws. How have things been?
Things have calmed down, thanks to you. The school has changed, but being a teacher hasn't.
Yeah, figured. But Iris's recovery.
Thank you. This is all thanks to you, Falco.
No, I didn't do anything. Also, that name.
Oh, sorry, Mr. Date. I'm grateful from the bottom of my heart.
What about those two?
They were my best friends. We would always go to this little coffee shop after school. They had this old game machine there. It looked like a table, and it was about shooting invading aliens or something like that. We talked about all sorts of things sitting there. Our love lives, our potential careers, things we didn't like about our teachers. It was their idea that I become a teacher, you know? They told me that teaching elementary suited me perfectly. Those were such fun times.
Yeah. But what about your arm? I can't ask her that. I was the one that did that to her.
No! Stop!
That explains the memory I had at the beginning of the game. When they were doing the Somnium tutorial. I was silent, but she doesn't notice my face.
If this is about my arm, don't worry about that. You tried to defend me. I know that.
Hitomi and Iris know everything that's happened so far.
You're too nice, Mom. I will never forgive you. You have to take responsibility.
Iris?
No, let me talk. Uncle will be your right arm. That's how he can make it up to you. Maybe not now. It might take some time, but I'll be waiting. One day, Uncle will stand on Mom's right side, and we can go wherever we want, the three of us. To the ocean, a river, an amusement park, barbecues, and we can make okonomiyaki.
Yep, and we get to draw that picture again.
Where's that hot plate I bought?
On the shelf.
And I'm gonna need a raincoat.
Hey, that's cheating!
You're planning on being covered in flour?
Of course! That's why it's fun!
Yeesh, at one point I genuinely thought she was a serial killer. Technically speaking, she was. Nothing I can do now to make those crimes disappear. But if I protect them, make sure they're always smiling for the rest of my days, I figured that might be enough to outweigh my sins.
Who cares about me? Talk to her. That's what you came for, right?
That's what you came for. I wonder if they'll let me look at the picture. Yeah, nostalgic. Where is that hot plate I bought? Bookshelf. Can I see that hot plate? It's... Oh, okay, I'm looking at a bookshelf. That's probably not... Shoebox? What am I doing?
You don't change. I caught you 6 years ago doing the same thing.
Ah, you saw that.
Oh god. What am I like? Shelves? Wooden shelf. Guessing it's not actually there. Oh well. Workbooks. One in the middle is different. Introduction to tax evasion? Oh, for God's sake. A telephone in the corner. Alright. Stop sniffing around. This video is going to be stupid long already. Alright, what did these guys want?
I'm glad you finally got out of that hospital.
Thanks, boss.
How about you?
Why are you asking? You see me every day.
Are you gonna go to the club later?
Interested? But you're still a bit too young. I'll take you when you're older. Promise.
No, she's a clubber. Why am I not surprised?
Still thinking about her, huh?
No, not exactly.
Well, doesn't surprise me. You two were great partners.
Yeah, I wouldn't have missed the little gremlin.
I want to ask you something. 3 months ago, when we exchanged our final words, I look like I do now. I wasn't in Date's body, but Iba still obeyed me.
Second command confirmed. I understand.
You're underestimating the Wadjet system.
Huh?
Iba was no ordinary AI. She was human in so many ways, including the ability to see and think beyond the physical. She didn't need your voice or iris authentication or anything like that. She knew the real you and regarded you as her master. That's why she followed your command, despite looking completely different. I think maybe she knew your soul, Date.
Yeah.
Boss, I gotta ask. Why didn't you tell me about what happened 6 years ago?
Well, when Shoko's corpse was found, I didn't think it had anything to do with the Cyclops killer. I thought the culprit was Rohan Kumakura, remember? and he committed suicide a year before. I never thought that he was swapping bodies.
Wait, so Saito...
And the other person responsible for the up serial killings was locked up in Fuchu.
That basically means Rohan committed suicide because it was Shoko in Rohan's body and she freaked the hell out. Not to mention being, well, screwed up, I suppose.
Making it impossible for Saito or Rohan to be involved. So, I didn't tell you. Besides, the sync machine being used to swap bodies is a national secret. I was ordered to never reveal that information to anyone under any circumstances.
So that's why you kept me in the dark?
Yeah.
Whew.
By the way, Date, I have a gift for you.
A gift?
Close your eyes.
Did as I told, closing my eyes. When suddenly... Ow!
Don't worry, it's just some knockout gas.
What?
You're going to experience something incredible. That's my present to you.
Why?
Shh. Sweet dreams, Date.
What are you doing? Why am I in the sync machine?
This is the sync room. Pewter?
What did you do? Where's Iris?
Don't worry. She's with the boss. She's safe.
Why are you here?
Am I not allowed to be here?
Of course not. You should have been arrested 3 months ago.
Yeah, he was working with Renju, or Saito inside Renju. He was leaking confidential information to him. Peter also helped Rohan, inside of body number 89, escape. Peter was immediately punished and fired from the force.
Yes, I was arrested. I'm eating awful meals every awful day in an equally awful detention facility.
Then how are you here?
I wonder.
Don't act dumb.
Date, it's okay. Boss brought him here.
She did. Why?
She told us not to tell you.
Huh?
Anyway, I'm sort of like his handler now. I'm supposed to be an inspector, but I was the only person qualified for this job. Kind of pathetic, isn't it?
Did you sync with me?
I did not. But I did use the sync chair.
For what?
Something.
Why am I here then?
Everything that the boss did, she did for you. Ask her about it. She truly cares about you, you know. That's why she kept silent about what happened 6 years ago.
Huh?
You were once an assassin. If your secret ever got out, your life would be effectively over. But the boss protected you by hiding your past. I don't think she wanted you to leave her alone. Now, who is she to you? Anyway, now that this is done, I'll excuse myself.
Iris, what happened to Boss?
She went home. She said she needed to do something in Kabukicho.
She left?
Anyway, forget about that. Let's play!
Play?
Shovel Forge.
You're kidding me, right? Wait, did they do what I think they just did? Did they just put another AI ball in my head? Oops, hang on. Wrong button. Oh, we're not going here again, are we? Jesus, how many times do we have to go to this stupid place? Excuse me, wow. Oh. Where's district?
Iris, why did you want to come here? Haven't you seen everyone you wanted to already?
Yeah!
I suggested that we come to the warehouse. I thought it was odd, but it drove her here anyway.
Thank you for today. It was a lot of fun.
Is the date finally over?
Yeah, I guess so. Thank you. Not just for today, but for everything. 6 years ago, you helped me and my mom, and I'm so grateful for that. Will you close your eyes for me, Uncle?
You want me to close my eyes?
Yeah, please?
Wait. You want me to close my eyes? Do you?
And just do it, quick! I'm so nervous, I'm shaking.
Oh man. Oh no. No way.
Oh, for God's sake, you dumb idiot. I tried to keep my cool.
All right.
Close my eyes. And...
Okay, open them!
What?
I knew it! I opened my eyes, and there before me was... I see Iris smile against a warm sunset. Yeah, I'm crying.
It's been a long time, Keanotix.
Yeah, she is.
At a time like this, I'm at a loss for words. I don't know what to say. You are, that is, who are you again?
You haven't changed. You're still an idiot.
You idiot, I thought you died. I was worried about you.
Pardon, but you were the one who issued the self-destruct order.
Anyway, I want to know something. The number, 41205. There must be something to it.
It does not. It is only my favorite number.
Your favorite number? I see.
Wait, why do you hear her?
Sorry. I hear everything Iva says over this earpiece. I think I understand the meaning behind her number.
What does it mean?
Iris, do not tell him.
Uncle, think of the alphabet. What's the fourth letter?
A, B, C, D. It's D.
Oh, it's
And
Date.
the first,
A.
and the 20th, and the 5th.
I see.
Wait, hang on. Let me work this out. 412... 412... Okay. D-A... B... No, it'll be... No, 20. 20 is 4... It's Date. That's what it is. It's Date. But what is going on?
Allow me to explain. I, or everything that constitutes my I, disappeared completely 3 months ago, including all of my backup data. However, fragments of my data were being secretly uploaded to cloud servers around the world for years. By downloading and decoding these fragments, I was able to regenerate my memories and consciousness. It was the Wadjet system that brought me back to life. That system is responsible for proliferating my data. Wadjet is like a mother to me, and she protected me as her child. And I am forever grateful to my mother. Never underestimate the power of Wadjet.
It's also the Wadjet's also the reason why the flowchart system works. That's the gimmick behind the whole thing. I don't know if they've explained that yet, but they're probably about to.
To be exact, I am not here. You are seeing an augmented reality virtual projection of myself. My physical self is...
My new eye.
In my left eye?
Yes.
How did you get in there?
I see you have not become any more astute in my absence. Think carefully.
I knew they're doing the...
Everything that the boss did, she did for you.
Yeah, they knocked me out and put a new an iris in me. No, for God's sake. They put a new Iba in me.
At Abyss, when I lost consciousness.
Yes. Pewter embedded me in your eye socket.
I knew the whole time. Boss told me about the plan to restore Iba. I wanted it to be a surprise for you, so...
Is this my thank you?
Yeah, but it's not over yet.
Anyway.
Iba. Welcome back.
Glad to be back. I'm home.
Well, now that Iba has risen from the dead, I think we should celebrate with a dance number!
What? They're gonna dance together, aren't they? There we go, we haven't seen this in a little while. I was standing right next to me.
Teacups that are flying, on maps mystifying, you'll think that I'm lying.
Hell yeah.
A journey through time. A permanent fire, cold frost on the pyre, fruit never expires. You've seen in your eyes, you've seen in your mind. While the old bow their heads, while the blind leave the blind, the marble loses shine, the eye clouds by design. But we know in our soul the one hope. We believe we can make miracles. Even with the devils of time against you, never let the fire fade in you. See the golden goddess with wings of rainbows set sail through the night sky to embrace you. Resist, allow your heart to take you. Never let this merciless world erase you. Passing down the light of the torch to guide you, and you shall be bathed in light. A punch to the forehead. Your hands on the floor spread. And I'll show you all.
I don't wanna hide it. I know I was wrong.
While they all lose their way.
Wait. She can't use her left arm. No, right arm. Fuck it. You know what? It doesn't freaking matter. Ow! I'm just as confused as Date, but even then. Even the taxi driver's getting involved in this shit. Yep, nope.
Although without me he's ineffective.
That's it, we're done. I'm walking out of here.
I know.
Welcome back.
While the old bow their heads, while the blind
There we go. Actual credits.
loses shine, the eye clouds by design. But we know in our soul the one hope, the one truth, that if we believe we can make miracles.
I wonder if I was kind of new.
Time against you, never let the fire fade in you. See the golden goddess with wings of rainbows set sail through the night sky to embrace you. Resist, allow your heart to take you. Never let this merciless world erase you. Passing down the light of the torch to guide you.
Okay. There you go. It's like a dance number at the end of a very long play.
By the way, everyone, the reason you can see me right now is because I'm projecting myself with special technology.
Must find your body. Oh, I'm kidding, Dante, honey. I love you. This is for Mama.
Sounds fun. Hey, Set, you bet.
Did you catch all that? Thank you for playing. Your eyes have been opened. Oh boy. Would you like to save? Damn right I do. Yep. Jesus. Dance has been unlocked in the title menu. So if you did happen to miss that, you can just go back into it. Let's just see if that's actually the case. Oh wait! No, it's not. You can change the character! Mirror image? What the hell's that? Oh right, you flipped it. Play grand finale. Yep, just go for every bloody person, oh, including him.
A permanent fire, cold frost on the pyre, fruit never expires, you've seen in your eyes.
Yeah, I hope they paid that choreographer well, or at least the actress as well. Alright, what's the grand finale? Is that basically that cutscene at the very end? Yeah, it is. Okay, we don't need to see it one more time. Right, that's what I thought they were going to do, but no, you actually just get to feck around with the models. Oh, dear God. Right. Also, we probably should let you know, there is DLC for this game, which you can change Aiba's appearance. And, it includes some costumes from other characters from the Spike Chunsoft games. There's probably a Zero costume in there too, which that would be like a cursed playthrough if anything. But yeah, there we go. Finally, I actually don't think this turned out to be a well, not short series. God only knows. Like if I actually did this properly, like my usual schedules, like half-hour, hour-long episodes, this would probably be a lot more episodes. Oh God, maybe like at least 30. But given I've got a lot of editing to do after all this to get these episodes up. So by the time you get to this episode, I'll probably have moved on to something else, and I've given myself enough time to like come up with the next playthrough. I should also warn you, this game has a sequel, and I want to play it. But you have to let me know if you want a series in that, because I genuinely have no idea if the series is going to do well or not. They might do it in a slow burner kind of style, but you know what? I don't even care. This was fun to do. I'm glad I got to share a Spike Chunsoft game with you guys. It means a lot to me. I really want more people to play these games because I think they're fantastic. Like, yeah, it's a visual novel at the end of the day with extra steps. Yes, it's wordy. Yes, it dumps exposition on you all over the place, including rather meaningless facts even most of the time. But yeah, I do love these games, and being able to share this like in a blind playthrough means a lot to me. And I hope you've enjoyed my reactions too, because I kid you not, this was almost the exact same kind of reaction I had when I first played VLR all those years ago. VLR was the first game I ever played from this company, and it was a fantastic experience. I played it on the DS, and it was fantastic on the DS. I don't care what anyone says. It was a fantastic way of doing that game. It was only later I found it was a sequel to 999, and they didn't release 999 in the UK. I had to hunt down an imported copy, and fortunately the DS has no region locking. So I played that next, and yeah, maybe some of the story was a little bit spoiled, but not a lot of it, surprisingly enough. They kept a few of the details vague. But I went through that and I enjoyed it, and then not long after I finally got around to finishing that, they announced Zero Time Dilemma, and I literally I lost my shit. I'm not even hiding that fact. But yeah, I've been loving these games ever since. Danganronpa, while it wasn't entirely my cup of tea, and it was a completely different experience in the long run, it was still a good series. Well, at least the two that I played. I only ever played 1 and 2. By the time I finished 2, I realized that while I enjoyed the story and enjoyed like the court case system, there was stuff about the other games that just rubbed me the wrong way. Like the mini games, for an example, like they were nonsensical and they didn't provide a lot to the experience, I think. And that's why I never got around to playing 3. At that point, I just had enough. Maybe I'll play it again someday. Complete the trilogy. But I think that will do me for now. So yeah, at some point I am going to play the sequel. I'm curious as to see what they go with this story. Although you could easily play this and be perfectly happy with the resolution. Things kind of worked out in the end, but there was still 2 people that died, at least. And, well, you still had the murder at the start. And evidently, a lot of stuff happened. I think, yeah, the fact that there wasn't that many ridiculous amount of branches, unlike, say, VLR. VLR is probably the biggest culprit, let's be fair. They probably realized that, and then for I can't remember how Zero Time Dilemma panned out, but it was a similar vein. It kind of straightened it out a little bit, but you still had that system. It was necessary for the plot line, at least so they claimed. It was necessary in VLR too. Like, they explained why they made it so. And that's just what I love. Anyway, my throat is actually killing me. And, yeah, I ran out of things to say about this. But, yeah. If you enjoyed this series, I would heartily recommend any of the Spike Chunsoft games, even Danganronpa. It's a surreal experience that you have to experience for yourself at some point. If you're not got the stomach for it, plenty of YouTubers like myself have played through these games and react through them blindly, and they've got similar reactions. Like, more than enough channels have covered VLR and the like, and their reactions are just as genuine as mine. They've always found this a great series of games. So, dear viewer, at long last, we have come to the end. And with that, I have been Keanotix. This has been AI, the Somnium Files, the final episode. And I shall see you next time. Ta-ra for now.